Hey, I'm Andy from Comic Christ, and you're watching the Gene Generation podcast.
Perry Reginotio, I'm the director of Gene Generation. Thank you for watching this podcast.
Perry contacted me through MySpace and was asking me if I was interested in doing something for the Gene Generation, and I checked it out, what he was working with, and I was, of course, very interested, and that's how it started.
I first heard of Comic Christ when I was actually in Melrose in Los Angeles in a store. They were playing, the usual industrial kind of music to it, and and then Comic Christ's song "The Ship Will Fuck You Up" came up, and I immediately just kind of stopped and listened to it, and I was like, hey, and that song kind of caught my fancy, and I went out, got the CD and all, and started hearing it, and it was actually a very popular track playing in my headphones when I was designing the visual effect shots with my guys in Europe. So at the end, I just turned around and decided I was going to use it, back then, since it just kind of fit into the style of it all.
What triggered my interest was when he first said, like, what kind of feel they were going for, and I can definitely say that certain things that caught my interest was like, the field of movies like Blade Runner and stuff like that. Like movies like Blade Runner and The Crow and movies like that, they gained a cult following, but the reason why they gained a cult following, I think it's because it was not supposed to be that way. It was supposed to be something totally different somehow, and it just became that way. Same thing with my music. I mean, like, it was really hard for me to say, like, when my music first came out, it was really hard for me to say, like, alright, this is what's gonna happen, I think it's the people that decides in the end.
There was this thing that I wanted to have all the bands that were in my film each have their logo as part of the city. It was a little extra tidbit.
The entrance when you first get into the club and everything. I was overwhelmed when I saw the first drawings for it, and so far I only seen like the pre-animations, and I have full faith in the animators and everything for doing special effects, because I've seen a lot of what they've done and it's amazing.
This shit will fuck you up.
I was kind of like looking at the cross-skull design of the original Comic Christ logo, and it was just really hard to fit into the actual city, and especially the Iron Flies, which are like a ship already, and trying to put that skull and crossbones, just made it look like a pirate ship, which I didn't want to. So I ended up having to put it as the logo of a club, and to integrate it together with the actual design of the building. I experimented with certain things, like putting wires on the logo, chipping away at certain parts and revealing the insides of the skull bones, but instead of bone marrow and all that, we see biomechanical designs which are very strongly influenced by H.R. Giger, and of course I had to show it to Andy and ask him what he thought of it, because that's the only way I see could fit into Club Metroid, which, yes, it is named after one of my favorite Nintendo games. assistant, and Keith Calais, who's the producer of Gene Generation, we, put together, this music video that, in my opinion, turned out very well. We tried to bring back a lot of Gene Generation's crew. We used Gene Generation's location and its props, and as much as we could to kind of retain the look of the film. And actually, even one visual effect shot was actually designed so it could be not only be in the music video, but also could incorporate it into the film as well. Which, ironically, the opening of the new release is not yet released yet, but we're going to release a new Come Be Christ Get Your Body Beat music video with the updated visual effects and all that. The first shot of the music video is actually the last shot of the movie. Of course, it's censored because there is a big surprise at the end, which I can reveal right now.
It was just, it was just an insane long shoot, and everybody got to go home except for me because I was the only one who was in every single shot. I think I used I never used that much fake blood, that's for sure. And it's just every shoot, more blood. I always bring something old up again, and I do something new, and I bring something old up. So there's nothing that is really old, it's just, I would rather say it's just progress.
I thought it is appropriate to kind of not only let people see what's in my head, but also let people hear what I hear. And it was not so much complimenting as it was necessary, you could say.
Of course, I just finished up the new album, and now I'm promoting it now and finishing up the music, for the movie.
Seeing some of my visuals, he also gave me a little demo track, DNA AM, which is on the last track of the single. And like I said, I created some scenes from his, and it seems like he had some music catered to the whole DNA hackers aspect to it.
Where we could individually knock out most of the genes in that pathway one at a time, because the other one.
Doing it for so many years on stage every day now, so it's I start to get this pigment of the fake blood in my skin because I use it so often.
There have been some discussions with me and Andy about doing future projects, but as of right now, I really can't say much about what these projects are. They are definitely going to be a mix between his and mine sensibilities.
People are playing God. I mean, in what sense are those going to be claimed to be for scientists, or in what sense?
Check out the movie, and check us out in the movie, and then check us out in another movie and another movie after this, and come out to see us live.